welcome to Rathods Science Academy. Today in this session we are going to see current affairs of 6th January 2025. So let's get started with our discussion. And there are very less number of articles in our today's newspaper, even in editorials also. They are not much relevant from your examination point of view. So let us see only articles which are important from your examination point of view. Okay, let us see the first article. See the title, guys. Defense deals in last leg ahead of Prime Minister's Paris visit. So where is this Paris located? In which country? France. So this article is related to India-France relations. So from which subject you will be seeing this topic from? From GS paper 2 under international relations. Okay. Apart from this, you have to see even geography of France, like which are the countries sharing boundary with the France. So can you tell me which countries sharing boundary with France? Germany? Luxembourg? At least tell me how many countries sharing boundary with France? Imagine the map of France. No idea. So carry your atlas every day and you have to open map in the class itself while I'm teaching if there is any country which is in use. So here, why our Prime Minister, he is going to France? What might be the reason? In February, not now. In month of February 10th and 11th, he is going to attend one summit. Every year we will be having that summit. Yes, Global AI Summit. So have you heard about this artificial intelligence anywhere? In which subject we can connect this with? From GS paper 3 under science and technology. So this article is important from your geography, from international relations, and as well as from science and technology point of view. So what are the areas that you have to focus? So first you have to see what is the present context. That means you have to see about our Prime Minister visit to France, first important thing. And second one is you have to see what are the highlights which are given in this article. And next you have to see what are the areas of cooperation between India and France. And you have to see what are the challenges we are having between India and France. So these are the areas from your India-France. And from here AI, you have to see what is this AI. That means definition of AI. And you have to see in which areas we can use this. That means applications of this AI. And you have to see recent examples so that your covering of this article will be complete. So if you're not covering these areas, that is incomplete. Okay, now tell me, if you see the title, it is saying that defense deal in last leg. So which are the defense deals this article talking about? Rafale jets, next. So they are talking about two important things. The first one is Rafale jets and next one is submarines. So here you have to see about even submarines which is there in your syllabus of science and technology. Okay, clear? Okay, now let us see this article in detail. So our Prime Minister is going to visit Paris on February 10th and February 11th to attend this artificial intelligence action summit. Every year we will be having this summit, so we will be calling it as Global AI Summit. Okay, so here this article is very important because we are going to finalize two important defense deals between India and France. So first one is we are going to procure 26 Rafale fighter jets, and even we are going to have submarines, that is Scorpion class submarines from this France. So these deals also are in the final stage. So we are thinking that they are going to be complete before visit of our Prime Minister. Okay, so now tell me, what are the advantages of this Prime Minister visit? So why our Prime Minister need to visit this France, and why he need to attend this kind of summits? Why? What we are going to get?
To upgrade the defense.
Okay, so we can upgrade the defense. Next.
Naval modernization.
Okay, modernization of our naval systems. Next.
To improve bilateral relations.
Okay, to improve bilateral relations and trade. Next. Technology development. So we can improve or we can deepen our defense collaboration between India and France. So it will be very essential for our national security. Why? Because whatever the equipments that are used by our Navy, they are not that much updated or they are outdated. So we need to have this kind of technology because we are having lots of threats from this waterways, that is maritime route. And even India had been increased its role in Indo-Pacific region. For that also, India need to have this kind of submarines for sure. And next important point here is, as I said, we are going to have this Rafale fighter jets and as well as advanced Scorpion submarines, so that we can modernize our defense capabilities, and even we can improve our Navy's operational capacities as well, because we are going for updating of our technology, right? And next one here is one important cause of concern here is, if you are getting this 26 Rafale jets and as well as submarines, we have to pay, right? They will not give for free. That means again we have some cause of concerns regarding defense budget. Budget will be obviously increased. Okay, that is the thing. And if you see which are the areas of cooperation between India and France, as I said, in defense we are having good cooperation. So this article itself is telling like we are going to have Rafale jets and as well as fighter jets and submarines. And next one is regarding space also we are having good cooperation, especially we are having partnership with France company and as well as India's ISRO. Okay, and we are also collaborating for generation of reusable launchers. For example, even Trishna Earth Observation Satellite, it is a constellation of maritime surveillance satellites in Indian Ocean. So it is getting help from France. And next one is in our even civil nuclear energy also. Here we are going to get some advanced modular reactors and also small modular reactors from France. So whenever you are writing the small modular reactors, which is seen highly in news, because in our budget they set, and even when we want to move from renewable, move towards this renewable energy also, we need to move towards small modular reactors. So with which country, especially France, we are cooperating with. And next one is even in this Indo-Pacific region also, here India and France, they are having some joint actions, so that we are also focusing on sustainable development projects in this Indo-Pacific region. And even to counter terrorism also, yes, France is helping. And even we are getting some critical technologies like digital technologies, supercomputing, cloud computing, artificial intelligence. So also it will be useful like that. So just see what is artificial intelligence and tell me the applications. Okay, now tell me what are the applications of artificial intelligence, in which areas we can use.
Internet of Things.
Okay, IoT next. Internet of Things next.
Education.
How? Give me example. Okay, robotics.
Health.
How in agriculture? Okay. Next.
Defense.
Can we use in health sector?
Yes, ma'am.
Next. Next. Can we use in banking? In which sectors we can use this? Tell me now.
Net banking.
Banking, health sector, agriculture, robotics, education, IoT. Next.
Navigation.
Okay, navigation. Next.
Defense sector, ma'am,
Okay. So here in healthcare, especially, we can focus on personalized medicine. Because if you're giving common medicines to everyone, similar medicine, similar mg, sometimes it may work or sometimes it may not work. Sometimes it will give some adverse drug reaction. So we have to go for designing of a medicine for a patient according to their needs, okay, according to their body composition. Okay, so for that AI will be very helpful. And even by using this AI, we can go for proper efficient diagnosis of disease. For example, cancer diagnosis. And next one is in robotics also we can use this AI. For example, for bomb disposals, because at that in that places, if you're sending humans to dispose that, it is like a huge threat, right? So we can use AI. For example, we can send the robotics, and even to guard our borders also we can incorporate these robots. And this one is we can also now listening that driverless cars are coming into existence, that is through AI itself. For example, self-driving taxis. And this one is in this banking and finance also we can use AI boards, digital payment advisors, etc. And for the security also we can use this AI, so that we can use AI facial recognition tools. And even across India and Bangladesh border and India and Myanmar border also we are using this facial recognition applications to control insurgency, right? So we can use there as well. And even in agriculture, for especially precision agriculture, we can use this AI. And even in education also we can use AI like content development and self-learning software, etc. Okay, see this image. What do you understand by this seeing this image? All are wearing some white color dress with one black color and red color dupatta like that. They are some tribal people, and you can see hill like structure here. Is it a real hill?
No, artificial.
Artificial. So what it might be? Why people are gathering there? Yes, it is a temple. It is a temple of these people, and these people belongs to Toda community. Toda of Nilagiri.
Tamil Nadu.
So which kind of authority we can see here? Matriarchal authority, female dominant society it is. Okay, here if you see some facts regarding these Todas, they are Dravidian ethnic group. That means they are present in South India. Especially they will live in Nilagiri mountains of Tamil Nadu. And before this 18th century and before this British colonization, these people they existed, they cohabited. That means they live along with some other communities like Kota, Badaga and as well as Kurumba. Finally, they are now living isolatedly on the tops of this Nilagiris. So if you see what is the population, they are not more than 700 to 900 people only. And if you see these culture of these Todas, they will celebrate very important festival that is called as Modvet. Okay, Modvet. So what happens in this festival? So they will be having one construction like this that I shown, and every men of that society will be going and gathering there, and they will be doing dance and they will be offering the prayer, and the name of that god is Tenkish Amman, and they will pray for giving of good health, rains and good harvest. And they also pray for the well-being of their buffaloes because they are pastoral communists. That means they will depend on rearing of animals, and they will their livelihood is depend on especially the milk and milk products they will get. Okay, so that is the thing. That's it. So see this article, Tamil Nadu CM Stalin offers $1 million prize for decoding Indus Valley script. So have you heard any keyword from this title? Indus Valley script. Indus Valley civilization. So this is there directly in your syllabus in your GS paper 1 under history, especially it is part of your ancient history. So whenever you're reading this topic in your syllabus, you will be saying like what is this Indus Valley civilization and you will be seeing like important features of this civilization, and it's the first stage of urbanization in our country, and you will be seeing different sites which are present, and you will be seeing like different features of that sites. And one important specialty of this Indus Valley civilization is they do have script. They do have the script, but it is different. So till now, no one deciphered that script. So that is that much difficult, because this script is Boast of Edon. Boast of Edon is nothing but they'll start from left, they'll go right, and again they'll start from left, go right, from right to left. Like this, they will be writing in a snake format. And one more thing is, rather than letters, they will incorporate more images. Okay, images. Okay, images and letters are mixed. And one more thing is, one person said that I deciphered this script. The name of that person is Airavatan Mahadevan, but he died, I think, 5 years or 6 years back. But no one knows what he deciphered everything. So because of this, now Tamil Nadu government offers $1 million prize for decoding. This, okay, see. If you want to read, read. What is this letter? You can see animals also there. Ushama was not there at that time. I'm typically industrialization era. See here, see this article. Police to use drones to curb rooster fights in AP. How many of there are from AP? So what is the keyword? Rooster fight. What it is called in Telugu? వందకు ఒకటి కోడా 100 రూపాయలు కోరేస్తారు కోడి. Okay, so from which subject you can see this? From GS paper 1, art and culture. Especially if these kind of events are part of our culture, yes or no? Okay, during which season we can see this rooster fights? Sankranti, okay. Other than this AP, in any other state, whether they are conducting these rooster fights? In Telangana, apart from Telangana? In other states? Any idea? So why this rooster fights are banned? Yeah, so they will tie blades, knives to the legs of these roosters so that it will cause death of another rooster, right? So because of this, it is against Wildlife Protection Act, even though it is continuing as a part of culture. Okay, now let us see this article. So it is also called as a cockfight, and it is a blood sport. So it is held in a ring called as cockpit. Okay, so if you trace back the origin of this sport, so it has been like 6,000 years back. So cockfighting in India is primarily take place in month of January, especially during this festival, that is Sankranti festival in AP. And this practice is widespread in coastal areas of AP like Krishna, Guntur, East Godavari, West Godavari districts. And it is illegal in India. But despite of this, it is going on. Okay, so fights between birds. Which kind of birds they'll use? Jungle fowls and roosters. And for that, they will keep badam, jeedipappu, pista. So they'll spend a lot of money on the food of this rooster so that they will become very strong, so that it will give the pride for the family. Okay, so actually it had been arranged even in ancient India time. It was like a mode of entertainment at that time. So actually we can see the origin of this even related to the Battle of Palnadu, which happened in 1178 to 1182 time. Also we had this rooster fight in AP. Okay, present day this cockfights are happening in this AP, Telangana, and as well as even Karnataka and Odisha also having this kind of cockfights. So write down that point. So cockfight is illegal because it is causing harm to another rooster. So it is against Prevention of Cruelty Act, Animals Act of 1960. It had been banned but even though it is continuing. Especially Supreme Court gave a judgment in 2015 and even Hyderabad High Court in 2016 upheld the ban. Yes, we have to go for banning of this. In 2018, Supreme Court allowed the sport to be held in a very traditional way. That means they should not use any knives or blades. Without that, they can go. Okay, despite of ban, cockfighting is still very popular in this AP. Now, during this cockfights, even community violence will happen sometimes. So, to control them, they are using now drones. Okay, see this article, government launches Panchayat Se Parliament 2.0 for women. Write down somewhere, it is very important. Panchayat Se Parliament, what it might be? Not 150 anniversary of who? Amma, something you have. Okay, here it is there, no? Birsa Munda. So what Birsa Munda belongs to? Which tribe? Okay, Munda tribe. Okay. So is there any relation between these tribes and this Panchayat Se Parliament? Representation of scheduled tribes, right? So here you have to know about Panchayat Se Parliament. What is this? And whenever you're writing about empowerment of tribes, you can use this as a case study. Okay. So this article is important from your GS paper to from governance point of view. And even you can use this under this topic, that is vulnerable sections of society. So from these two areas, you can use this. Okay, now let us see this article in detail. So Lok Sabha Speaker inaugurate Panchayat Se Parliament 2.0, and he want to take around 500 women representatives from these Panchayat Raj institutions, that too across the country from the scheduled tribe. So they are targeting women and that too from scheduled tribe. So whenever you're talking about empowerment of women and empowerment of ST, in the both the cases you can use this Panchayat Se Parliament 2.0. And why this event? To commemorate 150th birth anniversary of tribal icon, that is Birsa Munda. So for sure you can get a question regarding tribal movements in India. Okay, so in your modern history, keep star mark, double star mark for this tribal movements, especially this Birsa Munda. So if you see some important things that you have to see here, because of this Panchayat Se Parliament 2.0 initiative, so it will be helpful for women's representation governance. Especially now we can understand government is focusing on Panchayat Raj institutions. And they want to even empower this tribal people, so that they can also recognize and they can also celebrate what are the contributions of this marginalized communities, so that we can ensure inclusive governance. Okay, that is the thing, nothing more than that. And say this article, nothing alarming, reports of many HMPV cases in China reflect highlighted surveillance. What is this HMPV virus? Human metapneumovirus. So finally, now the live is going on. One case identified in Bangalore. Two cases, one case, not one case. Okay, finally cases are also seen in India. So whenever you're going for the gathering, so please be careful. Wear the mask and try to follow some social distancing measures. Okay, just see about what is this HMPV virus and what are the characteristics of this that we discussed in our yesterday's class. That's it. Okay, these are the important topics that appeared in our today's Hindu newspaper. So by this I'm concluding. Thank you so much guys for watching, and we started anthropology offline and online batch. So if you want to opt this anthropology as your optional, and if you want to take coaching, so you can contact us on this number 8074765513, and you can also text me on WhatsApp. And even we are going to start GS Foundation course soon. So admissions are going on. You can book your slot. Thank you so much guys for watching.